Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mindset Magic Day 3. This is when we're talking about what to do when you're overwhelmed and feeling upset, sad, or unmotivated, because ultimately that is going to happen. That is life, right? Comment, tell me if you're here, how your day is going. I forgot to mute my computer, so let me do that. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's jump right on in. Remember that tougher times are still going to happen. I don't care who you are. Tougher times are, well, it's just life. There's really no other way to put it, right? This live is really, hi, Brandy. This live is really to help you understand that it's okay to feel those emotions that some of you have told me that you think that I have like this perfect life, that nothing ever happens. No, things happen. I'm just an optimist and I don't blast anything like that usually. I go to my support circles and my support groups and I feel through a lot of things internally. I go to therapy. I go to energy healing sessions myself. So I handle those moments in the ways that feel good to me. It doesn't mean that they don't happen. It's just I don't really share them and broadcast them. And it's okay if you do, it's just not for me. What I like to do is what I'm going to share with you today. Hi, Penny. I also slept in today, Penny. I did not want to get out of bed because it's cold here in Florida, and I did not want to turn on my heat overnight because I just did not feel ready for that. But I did when I got up this morning. Hi, Adair. All right, so let's jump right in. First of all, know that you need to feel those negative times. I've told you guys before that I love this book by Mama Gina. I think it was in the Mama Gina School of Arts. I can't remember exactly which book because she's written a few. But when she is feeling particularly irritated or angry or sad or upset, she paints her nails black, does her makeup dark and heavy, and puts a black trash bag over her. She cuts out a spot for her head, obviously, and her arms, but she just dresses in all black, including her nails and her makeup, and she dances around her house with angry music. So a lot of you are familiar with Holly, my best friend, talk about her all the time. We have an angry playlist. So we typically do this and dance either inside or around the fire. And now since it's cold again, dancing around the fire outside is definitely more ideal than, a couple weeks ago when it still felt like 100 degrees outside. Dancing around the fire was not ideal, but now it's ideal. So allowing yourself to feel that energy and then moving through it. Putting the trash bag on, make sure you have a hole for your head and your arms so you can dance is one of those ways to feel through it. And if you need to put on the music, I love, 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 love putting on music and dancing to music. Beyonce makes some really great angry woman music. So does Pink. Those are a few things. You know what? I'm just going to screenshot my playlist in the comments later after I'm done with the live so you can get some ideas of what exactly is on our playlist. And you can take that playlist yourself. But dancing around, feeling those emotions, allowing it to exit through your body, right? If you need to, you can sing. If you need to, if you're inside, you can yell. If you're outside, you can yell, but just be careful. You don't want somebody to call the cops because they think something's wrong. But really choose to honor those emotions and let them out. And then secondly, after you've done that, maybe if you want to, if you have a fire going, if you're outside, putting whatever it is that you're releasing on a piece of paper and watching it burn. We also like to write on little sage leaves and watch those burn. Smells better than paper burning. But if you have a small cauldron, mine is over there, so I don't have it with me, but I have little cauldrons that I sell in my office that are like 3 or 4 inches height wise. And they're like the opening, like the middle part of it where you burn is like the size of my palm. So those are also a good option for you. Hold on. Technical difficulties for a second. Sorry. Rearranging things. Okay. So that is one thing to really move through those feelings and emotions. You can do that by yourself. You can do that with a friend. It doesn't really matter. This next one is something that is going to take more time. So it's something you want to incorporate into your self-care and self-love routine. Grab a friend and chat either via video or audio or in person. I prefer to do this like over FaceTime or through Facebook Messenger, but it's called workshopping. I think this idea originally came from Abraham Hicks, if I'm not mistaken. But what you're going to do is talk to somebody that you love and trust every single day for a couple of weeks until you've manifested whatever it is that you're working on. You can use this idea for weight loss. You can use this idea for romance. You can use this idea for business. What you're going to do is just talk to somebody for a few minutes every single day and talk to them about your desire becoming reality. So you're literally talking about your dreams becoming true as if they're already happening. So you're going into detail and getting yourself in that scene, in that higher vibration, in that higher emotion, like whatever it is has already happened. So, example. If I were doing this to find a romantic partner, I would workshop with Holly, and we would workshop together. I would go first, she would go next. I would tell her about this great date that I've had and how I feel loved, seen, secure, heard, validated, how I feel that the person that I went on this date with is responsible for their own self-care, how he is emotionally available, how he was able to meet my need and my trigger with kindness. So do you understand what I'm saying? Put a yes in the comments below if you get what I'm saying. I would put myself in my future self's shoes and reenact a scene that hadn't happened yet, but that I wanted to happen yet. And so I would see, sense, feel, know my way through this whole scene with a friend. They would be there with me through this video chat or in person and honor and witness the space that I was creating, this future ideal scene. And again, you can do this. Thank you, Derry. You can do this for your own business. You can do this for your marriage. You can do this for parenthood. You can do this if you're working on fertility. How does it feel to maybe not even be pregnant, but maybe celebrate your child's birthday, 4-year-old birthday? Okay. So if it's hard for you to imagine being pregnant since you're going through fertility issues, then what does it feel like to have your kid's 4th birthday? What's your theme going to be? You know, really try to feel into what feels good for you with your desire. Thank you, Brandy. If you're working on business, all right, well, how does it feel if you're a healer, how does it feel to have your books full? Adair and Brandy, since you responded in the comments, I'm going to use you guys as my example. I hope you don't mind. And you're both healers, so this works perfectly. But, you know, video chatting with each other in the morning and talking, if I'm Brandy, talking to Adair about, oh yeah, I just saw this client yesterday and we worked on this, this, and this. And then the next client after that was this, this, and this. And I felt really great because I really felt like I was strong in my knowing and in my sense of this and this with this client. You get what I'm saying? So this whole thing can be used for anything that you're working on, even weight loss. When I went to the store yesterday, I found this really great pair of yoga pants and I felt really good in wearing them. I didn't feel like I couldn't go out in public. I felt like I could actually wear these pants in the gym at yoga class. I felt like I could just wear them going to the grocery store because I just feel so confident in myself that it doesn't even matter what I'm wearing. I feel so good about myself, right? Put yourself in that situation, build that ideal scene and workshop that with somebody every single day. I gotta take a break for a second, drink my tea. Today I chose, I think it's called Stress Reliever and it's Lavender and Honey by Yogi. All right, so that is workshopping. As you can tell, it's one of my favorite ideas. I love it. And now the second idea here is just a reminder of self-care. The higher your self-care is, the more full your cup is going to be so you can take care of everyone else around you, right? this whole, what has it been? A week, I think, of self-care chat is so that you can really focus on filling your cup before the holidays come, and your cup will hopefully remain full the whole time so that you are available and present to enjoy the holidays. Instead of maybe in the past, if you're like me, because you're a mom, running around with your cup empty and feeling stressed instead of feeling happy in those moments and present. That's me. So I'm not available for that this year. It's not going to happen. So remember your self-care. Now, the next one, getting outside and walking barefoot. I give that look because I'm cold and I don't really want to do it today, the whole day or the whole walk. But you know what I am going to do is walk out barefoot, because I am in Florida and it's not snowing here. I know somebody on Facebook just recently shared a picture of a freak blizzard storm, and it's like October 19th. So maybe you can't walk outside barefoot, but I'm going to walk barefoot to my mailbox and then walk back inside quickly. Another idea would be, if it is cold where you are, to put your hands on a tree, put your hands on the ground, wherever it feels good to you. If you do have snow, probably on a tree would be best, but allowing either your palms or your feet to touch the earth for a few minutes, breathing in that energy through your body. So if it's the bottoms of your feet, breathing that energy in through the bottoms of your feet, literally like when you're inhaling, breathing that energy in from Mother Nature, remembering that Mother Nature is the ultimate mother, right? She is nurturing, she is kind, she is strong, she is stable. So breathing that energy in through the bottoms of your feet. If you're doing it through your palms, breathing that energy in through your palms, seeing it, sensing it, feeling it, knowing it, bringing it into your body. And then on the exhale, breathing out everything that's not serving you, especially when you're feeling anxious, especially when you're feeling stressed. If there's specific things that you know that are stressing you out and overwhelming you, like if it's financial issues, breathe that out into the earth. She will transmute that, meaning she is going to take all that negative energy that you're feeling and she's going to take it, she's going to turn it into positive energy. So give Mother Nature all that stuff. Just let it all go for a few minutes. Feel comfort in that connection with Mother Nature. She is here to help transform you. So use her to the best of her abilities. Allow that connection to happen. Another idea would be charity work. And this can happen with animals, people, children, just any type of volunteer work that really gets you out of your head and into someone else's shoes. Again, I don't want you to put your own needs on the back burner, because that's not what we're here for this week. We are here to really honor how we feel and take care of ourselves. But sometimes it feels good to work with people who maybe have different circumstances, so that you can get out of your own head and out of your own worry and see how different other people's lives are. Sometimes that is what's needed to put things into perspective. And it does feel like everybody seems to do this around the holidays. So really maybe incorporating this idea throughout your entire year instead of just around the holidays, really starting to bring it into focus now, before Thanksgiving, before Christmas. See how that feels for you. See if you can volunteer at your local animal shelter, local homeless shelter. Here we've got Gracie's Kitchen, who helps serve food. We've got so many options here locally if you're in Northeast Florida. If you need ideas, just send me a text or an email, or message me on Facebook. And really remembering that it's okay to help others, especially when your cup is full. It's okay to put yourself in that position of allowing you to see other people and their perspectives and their hurts, and allow yourself to be there, but also allow yourself to really make connections for gratitude in your own life. Okay. All right. So that's another favorite idea. I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, and now my foot's asleep. Ooh. Okay. My toes are finally waking up now. One other thing is exercise. How often do we feel overwhelmed and heavy and stressed from our emotions, and we allow that to sit in our body? Just by simply taking a walk, you are able to move some of that energy out of your body. If you do yoga, there's so many yoga things on YouTube that are free. You can do yoga with your family. Cosmic Kids has so many fun videos. Your mom that has young kids, there's so many things that you can do to include your children in on this with you, or just do it with them around and set the solid example that when you are stressed as a parent, as a human, that you are going to take a pause and a timeout and you are going to do some yoga, or you're going to do some deep breathing, and setting that example, allowing your children to see, even if they live with you and they're adults, allowing them to see that you are going to make this time and space for yourself, no matter what's going on, that you're going to commit to this for 20 minutes is beautiful. You're setting the example for them, but you're also doing this for yourself, and you're allowing yourself to be seen. You're allowing that space. Even if you go to the gym, that also works just as beautifully. Allow yourself to get that energy out of your body, okay? And then, of course, you all know that I love meditation. So we're going to do a live meditation here today, especially now that my feet aren't asleep. So if you can, comment below if you're going to join me during the live meditation or replay, if you're going to do it through the replay. We are going to do a joy infusion. So buckle up, buttercups. Get seated if you can. If you're driving, obviously don't do this. Come back later. I am going to re-record it with some music so I can put it up on Insight Timer and YouTube and the podcast. Yay! Penny's joining us live. Okay, good. And Brady and Adair. Yay. Okay. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. There's not going to be any music because, as we all know, Zoom and Facebook is going to block that. So it's going to be silent. / any cars that drive by, or the bus is about to drive by. And it's early release day. I think she already came. Every day she comes by at 2:22 p.m. and honks her horn, and I try to remember so that I'm not recording, but early release day, she already did that. Okay, great. So find a comfortable seated position, close your eyes, take a big deep breath in through your nose, sighing it out through your mouth. Noticing any areas of tension in your body, and simply bringing your awareness to that area in your body. Sending it love, paying attention to that area in your body. Allowing that tension to release. Feeling your body deepen its state of relaxation more and more. Now I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. And at 1, you're going to feel even more peaceful than you feel now. 5, knowing that you are supported and guided and protected by your guides at all times. 4, feeling more and more relaxed as your shoulders ease. 3, feeling your facial muscles soften. 2, allowing your heart to open. And 1, noticing that part of your body that feels the deepest sense of joy. What part of your body is the deepest sense of joy for you? Your heart, your throat. Connect. Feel that sense of joy in your body, knowing that that joy is always inside you. Feeling it perhaps in your heart. Now giving that joyful feeling and part of your body a color. Seeing, sensing, feeling, knowing that color in that part of your body that always feels an immense sense of joy. Allow that color now to grow and flow throughout your entire body. You're teaching the rest of your body to know what it feels like to be joyful. Let this color fill every single cell of your body as you continue to breathe. See, sense, feel, know this feeling. Focus on this feeling and color throughout your entire body. Double that feeling right now. That's right, just triple, double that feeling. Whatever feels good to you, allow that feeling and that color to brighten all over your body. Filling not every single cell, but even the spaces in between every single cell. Allowing yourself to glow from the inside out. Seeing, sensing, feeling, knowing that that color is flowing into every single empty space inside your body and now infusing all over the outside of your body as well. You are infusing your own joyful energy and color all over your body, feeling so powerful, so lit up, radiating from the inside out, allowing all of the spaces in between to light up, doubling it again, allowing yourself to glow, feeling, seeing, sensing, knowing this energy all over your skin, your hair, your nails, feeling it vibrate from within. Allowing yourself to radiate and glow with this beautiful color and energy of joy. Now, at the count of 3, put yourself in one of your most joyful memories. 1, 2, 3. Now, seeing, sensing, feeling, knowing this joyful memory now. Where are you? What are you doing? Who is there? Feeling into this moment. Now feeling even more joyful as you experience this moment, notice that your energy is flowing outward, connecting into every other joyful moment that you've experienced like a spider web. Noticing, feeling, seeing into that connection. Even noticing that there are future joyful moments in this beautiful web of joy. All these beautiful moments of joy are connected through this expansion, through this color, through this feeling that you are projecting through your body, through this beautiful web. It's all connected. All these joyous times are connected through time and space. And you can jump from one to another. In fact, let's travel now and visit one other joyful memory that you have. 1, 2, 3, and again, see, sense, feel how this moment is for you. What memory is this? Who is there? Where are you? What are you doing? Breathing, keeping that heart open, allowing this color to radiate. Feeling joyful and peaceful and energized. Taking a big, deep breath in. Allowing this joy to deeply infuse into your entire body. Keeping it throughout the rest of your day and night as you sleep. And gently going back into your body now. Wiggling your fingertips and your toes. Still feeling that joy as you open your eyes. Join me back on the live video. That joy infusion. You can do it 5-10 minutes when you're feeling overwhelmed. And it's truly one of my most favorite things to do, to infuse more energy and more joy into my body. And I feel like it really works to not only fill my physical body, but also my emotional body, my mental body, my spiritual body. I feel it across all of my bodies. And it really helps me to move into a higher vibrational energy. So again, we're not ignoring feelings of overwhelm or fear or sadness. A lot of times I write those feelings down first, and then I move through this joy infusion. So let me know what you thought of that joy infusion. If it worked for you, if you could see, sense, feel, know that feeling of joy. And again, I cannot preach it enough. Clairvoyance is when we feel, or I'm sorry, when we see things, right? And I think that clair is so pronounced that when we're working on our own intuition, we just assume that to be intuitive, we have to see things. That's not true. That's why I always say see, sense, feel, know, because you can sense things, you can feel things, you can hear things, you can know things. And that is also completely okay. You don't have to see everything. You can feel them, you can sense them, you can know them, you can hear them. You have permission to do all of them. Okay, awesome. Penny said yum, and Adair said it was beautiful. Thank you, Adair, for coming today. Yes, Brandy, for sure. I'm going to also record it, so it'll be out on all the things. Oh, I'm so happy, Penny. She said she loves feeling joy. All right, so that's about it of what I've got for the Mindset Magic. I am super duper excited to announce that I have been working behind the scenes on something in November. So it's going to be Soul Shine Self-Care Circle. And we're going to start November, the week of November 7th. And what I'm feeling here is that every week, once a week, we will go live like through Zoom together and do some type of activation or guided meditation. So just like that joy infusion. The beautiful thing about it is that you do not need to be a Reiki practitioner. You can be anyone. So this is not just for Reiki practitioners or masters. This is for anyone and everyone that wants to focus on self-care during the holidays, right? The first week, what we're going to be doing together is honoring our intentions and having a sacred self-commitment ceremony. And I just made this last night. And let me tell you, it feels so freaking good. It's like, I have it pulled up right in front of me. It's a 4-page thing that I'll send you, but we're going to do it together. So it's a commitment ceremony where you bring your intentions for what exactly it is that you want to focus on for the rest of the year. And you'll need a mirror because you're going to be doing some mirror work and some eye gazing and some journaling. And you're really going to commit to yourself in this sacred altar space that we build together. Exactly what it is that you're intending, right? So if you're focusing on creating more sacred self-care time for yourself, then that's what your intention is. You're going to work on seeing yourself, honoring yourself. So that first sacred self-commitment ceremony, that would be the first week. And then throughout the week, we will be sprinkling in some journaling prompts, some oracle cards, and it's going to be a separate group. So it'll be Soul Shine Self-Care Circle. And we will go live once a week with each other in Zoom. We'll record it. And then throughout the week is when those other little sprinkled in things will come into the Facebook group. The second week, we're going to do a Holy fire Reiki experience. And all that is just a guided meditation where I am sending you all Reiki and you go through your own experience, whether that be a self-healing experience for yourself, whether it's you meeting with a guide and talking back and forth or your higher self. Everyone has different experiences in those. It's really just a guided, a meditation for you to experience whatever it is that your soul feels you need. The third week is going to be a sacral chakra activation. And the fourth week has not come yet to me, but it will within the next few days. So I'm really excited. I'm holding a lot of beautiful space for that. I've already made the group to start sending it. Oh, yes, yes. Need a new journal. Always, always. Just got this one myself, Penny. But I'm really excited about this because how often do we forget ourselves? And it's not even like a forget, it's almost like a just don't have energy to take care of ourselves during the holidays. So this whole month is going to be super special, and I will drop the link below. It's only going to be $33 for you to join for that entire circle. Once you are in the circle, once you're in the Facebook group, there will be a poll that's up for you to vote on what time works best for you. And it'll be listed in Eastern Standard Time, but you can vote once you're in the group on what would be best for you. Either way, it's going to be recorded, so it doesn't really matter. You don't have to join us live. But this space will be open the whole month, and then I'll archive it so you can have access to that whole group for a lifetime. And I'll release more details about exactly what it is that we'll be doing tonight. So I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. And if you're on the replay, let us know how your guided joy infusion went. I am like so full of energy right now that I probably need to go take a walk because my joy infusion was like, all right. I love you all. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.